Grown women, come close for a second. I need you to hear something nobody put on the syllabus. We talk about hot flashes all day long. We talk about the mood swings that show up uninvited. We even talk about sleep disappearing like it owes us rent. But nobody, and I mean nobody, sat us down and said, hey, perimenopause is going to change the way your body smells. Not dirty, not funky, just different. Unfamiliar, like you don't recognize your own chemistry anymore. Today I'm walking you through 6 specific places on your body where perimenopause quietly rewrites the rules. Because you can shower, scrub, lotion up, walk out the door feeling like a whole snack, and 2 hours later you're standing there thinking, I know good and well I just bathed. Now I already know somebody's going to say I should keep this to myself. Respectfully, no. I was raised to talk things through, not whisper about our bodies like they're something shameful. If this isn't for you, that's fine. Scroll on with love. But for my ladies who are ready for real talk, stay right here. Here's what humbles me every time. I'm a licensed psychologist. I've spent my career studying stress, behavior, and physiology, and perimenopause still pulled me into the principal's office at 42 and said, sit down, ma'am. Advanced body chemistry, subtitle, why do you smell like this when you just showered? Not today, hormones. Not today. Before we dig in, like this, share it with a woman who needs it, and drop a comment so the algorithm knows real women's health matters. Let's go. Spot 1, your scalp. Nobody warns you that your scalp develops its own attitude during this transition. As estrogen dips and wavers, your sebum doesn't necessarily increase. It thickens. That thicker oil oxidizes faster, and once it mixes with heat and sweat, you get scalp funk that survives a full wash day. You can blow your hair out and still catch a whiff hours later that has nothing to do with cleanliness and everything to do with hormones. The fix is exfoliation, not just cleansing. A silicone scalp scrubber, a clarifying shampoo like chlorine, and an apple cider vinegar rinse every week or 2 will reset your scalp's pH. Clean strands don't always mean a clean scalp. You have to treat them separately now. Spot 2. Behind the ears and down the neck. This one sneaks up on you. There's actually a compound called non-anal that shows up on the skin as estrogen shifts, and researchers bluntly refer to it as old person smell. As your skin's oil turns over slower and oxidizes, it settles into warm hidden spots, behind the ears, along the hairline, in the neck folds, and creates a musty, almost metallic scent. This isn't sweat, and it isn't poor hygiene. It's oxidized oil, and soap alone can't touch it because oil doesn't dissolve in water. Gently exfoliate that area daily with a soft cloth. Follow with a glycolic toner or witch hazel. Seal with a touch of Vaseline, then apply fragrance. Never spray perfume directly onto oxidized oil. That's how you end up in a scent standoff with yourself. Spot 3. Your underarms. This isn't your regular underarm situation. Perimenopause quietly puts your body into a low-grade stress state, even on days you feel completely fine. Stress sweat is thicker and more protein-rich, and bacteria thrive on protein. Combine that with years of deodorant buildup, and suddenly the deodorant that's worked for a decade gives up by 10 a.m. Once a week, try a gentle baking soda and water scrub. Rinse completely, then apply glycolic acid to clean dry underarms before your deodorant. That shift in environment makes it much harder for odor-causing bacteria to survive. Right here is where I want to pause and talk about something that changed everything for me. Once I stopped asking why do I smell different and started asking what is actually happening inside my body, I needed real data, not guesswork. That's where my Hum Body Pod comes in, and I'm grateful to Hum for partnering with me on this video. This isn't a scale, it's a portable, medical-grade body composition analyzer using 8 sensors to scan your full body, not just estimate it, with accuracy on par with the machines you'd find in a clinic. The app connects that data to your sleep, stress, and recovery, so you're not just seeing numbers, you're seeing your story. When my weight wasn't budging, but I was building muscle and losing fat, this device is what kept me from spiraling into discouragement over nothing. There's a discount code and a QR code on screen if you want to check it out, and yes, it's HSA FSA eligible. Spot 4, your chest and sternum. Perimenopause loves to turn your internal thermostat all the way up. Random heat surges, night sweats, even sweating while standing perfectly still. That extra moisture collects right under and between the breasts, where airflow is limited, creating a warm, damp environment bacteria adore. The smell here tends to be sour or almost bread-like rather than classic sweat. Dry the area thoroughly after every shower, dust with a light antifungal or body powder, and rotate your bras more than you think you need to. Cotton or cotton-lined bras allow airflow that synthetic ones simply trap. Spot 5. Your inner thighs and groin. This is sacred territory, so let's handle it gently but honestly. Estrogen helps maintain skin pH in these areas, and when it declines, pH rises, giving bacteria an easier environment to thrive in. Add friction, sweat, and shifting fat distribution, and you get a lingering odor that regular soap won't resolve. The fix isn't washing more, it's washing correctly. Use a pH-balanced intimate wash once daily, dry thoroughly, choose breathable cotton underwear, and let your skin breathe at night. Going commando isn't just about temperature. It lets that delicate ecosystem reset. If odor persists despite good hygiene, please see your healthcare provider and stay current on your blood work. Sometimes it's hormonal, sometimes bacterial, sometimes yeast-related, always treatable, never shameful. Spot 6. Your feet. Hormonal shifts affect circulation, and circulation affects moisture regulation, oxygen delivery, and skin turnover. Add joint stiffness and changes in how you walk, and your feet may start sweating in ways they never did before. A weekly apple cider vinegar foot soak, gentle exfoliation, thorough drying between every single toe, rotating your shoes instead of wearing the same pair back to back, and an antifungal shoe spray can make a real difference. Your feet are carrying you through this entire season. They deserve care, not neglect. Here's the truth I want sitting with you long after this video ends. You are not dirty, and you are not failing at hygiene. Estrogen and progesterone influence your skin pH, oil production, sweat chemistry, and circulation. So when your hormones shift, everything downstream shifts too. Your old routine isn't wrong, it's just no longer enough. That calls for new strategies, not self-criticism. And emotionally, this really does something to us. Odor changes can make you sniff-check yourself, pull away from hugs, second-guess your clothes. But this is not a personal failure. It's a biological transition, and transitions deserve adjustment, not shame. My real routine looks like this. Antibacterial soap only on odor-prone areas a few times a week. Gentle cleanser everywhere else. Exfoliating the neck and ears every other day, witch hazel or glycolic acid on the pits, chest and thighs, cotton underwear, evening touch-ups with a pH wipe, and always changing out of synthetic fabric fast. White vinegar in the laundry, hot water for intimate fabrics, and never letting damp clothes sit. Internally, probiotics, zinc, magnesium, hydration, and real stress management, because stress sweat is no joke. Perimenopause is not for the faint of heart, and some of you are walking into this in your late 20s and early 30s. But look at us, learning, adjusting, refusing the shame. You are not broken. You are evolving. If this helped you feel a little less alone, like it, share it with a woman who needs it, and subscribe. Real conversations, no secrecy, no shame. Dr. Rita, signing off.